Hello guys, how are you? It's Binja the Body Whisperer here. I just wanted to touch base, kind of let you know how things are going. So this is day 3 and I'm in. So I've been doing the stretching in the morning every other day with the exercises. Obviously it's not been that much. But it's amazing how much when I get into a routine of like adding just something as simple as like 5 to 10 minutes of stretching in the morning, how much that can do for you. So I'm 40 and a dude, and we tend to be tighter in the hips. And I definitely have found that it could be from old injuries, whatever, hips are a thing. And we don't move, as men, we don't tend to move our hips that much. So what I do in the morning is this. So the first thing I do, so here's my bed. I wake up in the morning, and the first thing I do, but even before I get out of bed, but I'm going to show you kind of all my little stretches here. I'll be in the bed, and I'll just do a child's pose. So child's pose is this. So that starts warming up the hips, right? So that starts getting the hips. Then what I'll do is I'll go to one side. So I'll lean to one side, and I start to feel kind of a pinch in here. I'll lean into that pinch and try and relax into it. So I'm leaning into it, and I can feel there's a pinch on the inside of my kind of upper hip area. And I'll try and just breathe into it and just relax it as much as I can. And I'll do that for like 30. So the first one I'll do maybe for 30 seconds, and I'll do that for, I'll do a count of 30 seconds. Then I'll switch to the other side. So I'm leaning the other way now. So leaning this way, lean, do that like again 30 seconds. Then what I'll do is I'll pull one hip up. So let's say the right hip, and I'll do like crow in yoga. So I'll pull that one hip up, and I'll just kind of just sink into that as much as I can. I'll kind of move around through that kind of hip area, finding those little tight spots and just breathing into them. So do that for kind of whatever feels, just to kind of loosen that up, open it up. Then I switch. So I switch and I do the same thing. I find a spot, I find that tight spot, then I'll just breathe into it, try and relax my glutes as much as I can. So then come back to the child pose. One thing I've added recently that's you can do then is do a little cow cat. So you breathe in with the cat. So this is the cat. So you're flexing your back, and then so you're doing the cow. So you're stretching your spine. Do a few of those. Then what I'll do is I'll pop over onto my back, and then this is where I'll take one of the knees up to my chest, and I'll kind of find that range of motion. And again, my outer is pretty good. It's my inner that I start to feel like that pinch. So I'll find a pinch or a stretch, and I'll just hold into it and breathe into it until either it starts to dissipate or just 30 seconds. So then I'll do that, and then I'll switch legs. Same thing, kind of find that range of motion. Typically my left one is a little bit tighter and a little bit more tender than the other side. And then I'll do a figure 4. So you put your left leg on the right knee, reach your hands through and pull to the chest. And then do the same on the other side, this way. And then I'll usually do like a stretch this way, where you put that leg up and over, and then I'll do the same thing to the other side and kind of get that stretch through there. Then what I'll do is I'll hop out of bed, and at this point, this is where I'll move this back. I'll hop out of bed and immediately, and again, if you have a yoga mat or an open space and you can't do this in the morning, it's like you don't have to do it in the bed. Just get a yoga mat or do it on the carpet. I have hardwood floor and I don't have a yoga mat, so I just do it in the bed. So then I'll immediately just just stretch my hamstrings out. kind of paddle the feet, and then go one to the other. I'll do that for a few breaths, maybe 30 seconds, and then just roll up. And that's pretty much it. That's like, I'll do that anywhere 5 to 10 minutes. It's roughly in that area. So, 5-minute video, gotta go, binge out, keep moving people, do the stretches.